Hi, thanks for using OurChurch.com's WPEZ website builder. It's WordPress made easy. In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of the page editor toolbar. This is all of the functionality that is built in when you are editing web pages and blog posts and newsletters, anything text related. So let's start from our WPEZ dashboard, and then we go to Pages, All Pages, and really we could pick any page to edit, but just for fun we will use our home page on our sample site here. Alright, and this area below the title and the URL of the page is where our toolbar is, and there's a couple of additional buttons up above it, so why don't we start with those buttons and then we'll move on from there. So the first one is Add Media, and this is used to add any images or video or audio to your website. You simply click at the place where you want to insert the media. You click the Add Media button, and then you have the option to either upload something from your computer, or you can insert something that's already uploaded into your media library. Next option here is to add a slider. This is an image slider, or it's an area on your page that rotates through or slides through a series of images. So if you've already created an image slider using the image slider plugin, then you can insert it similarly by just here's one right here that we've already inserted, but you just click where you want it to be and click Add Slider, and then you can insert a slider you've created. You also have the option to add a custom form if you've built a custom form using our form builder. So those are the three buttons at the top. Over here on the right, we've got two tabs that indicate the editor's mode. Currently we're in visual mode, which means we can see the things that we have inserted into the page as if they were on the home page. So you can see the link looks like a link, the video looks like a video. This is visual mode, the most common mode to use, but you can also go to text mode, which shows you the HTML used in the page. And you can tweak that if you know HTML. So let's go back to visual mode, and now we'll go to the next row of icons in our toolbar. Most of these should be familiar to you, but we'll review them anyway. You've got the bold option, you've got the italic option, and you've got the strike through option. So now you can see bold, italics, and strike through right there. The next options here are to make it a bullet point or a numbered list. Next option that we have here is a block quote. You can see that that kind of tabs it in. The next one here is a horizontal line. So if you want to, you can add a line that spans the width of your page like that. The next three options are how you want to align your text. So typically you'll want your text aligned to the left as we have it here, but you can also center it, or you can right align it if you like. Next option in here is to insert a link. If you want to insert a link, you highlight the text, and then you click the insert link, and then you type in the URL of the website you want to link to, and there's your link. The next button up here is to remove a link. You either highlight or you can just click in where there is a link, and then you hit the remove link and it goes away. Next option here is to insert a read more tag. Now this tag is typically used more in blog posts than in pages, but if we insert a read more tag, what happens is everything above the tag will be displayed on the page by default, and then there will be a read more link. And if the visitor clicks the read more link, then it will show the rest of the page. So that is the read more. We also have the option here to insert a poll if you've created a poll using the poll plugin. You can insert some shortcodes. This is something that I don't typically encourage beginners to use, but you might want to use if you're a more advanced user or you want to experiment with things. Next, we have the option to insert a gallery. And if you have created a photo gallery using the gallery plugin, then you can insert the photo gallery using this icon right here. Next up here, last one on the row, is distraction-free writing mode. If you want to use this, you can just click it and you can see the left and right parts of your screen disappear. All right, bottom row here, paragraph. So this sets the styling and the size of the text. So if we, let's say we put in some text here, we want to make this the heading of the page, we click heading 1, and that makes it use the H1 tag if you're familiar with H1. We can go to heading 3, or we can go back to the paragraph, which is the typical style of the text in a page. Next, we have the underline option, and after that we have the justify. And justify is it causes a paragraph to be both left and right aligned. I don't have any long multi-line paragraphs here, but it could be used in that case. We've got an option to change the color of the text. I really do not recommend doing this. Some people go crazy making different parts of their page red and blue and green. It really is more professional looking just to keep one color for the entire text of the page, but it's there if you want to use it. Next option is the paste as text. This is really helpful if you are copying text from another source, like a word processor document or a web page. And this is this button toggles between the normal paste mode and paste as text. So what I'm going to show you is normal paste mode here. If we go to our home page, you'll see that I've got one normal text area and one that is a link here. And if I highlight this and hit Control-C to copy and Control-P, you'll see how it copied the link in from that, and it's underlined just like it was on the page. Well, I'm going to go ahead and remove that, and I'm going to put this into paste as text mode. All right, and you'll see it says paste is now in plain text mode. Contents will now be pasted as plain text until you toggle this option off. So I'm going to click OK on that. And now, if we highlight this and copy and paste it in, you'll notice it did not copy the formatting of the link in there. So this is especially useful if you're copying from Word or something like that, because a lot of times the formatting from word processor documents and web pages can really mess things up in your web page. Better to copy as text. But let's go back to the default, which is not copying as text. So I'm going to toggle back out of that mode. All right, we've got a paste as text. I'm sorry, that's what we just covered. We've got the clear formatting. All right, so if we go and we highlight something that has some formatting like bold and strike through, and we hit the clear formatting, you'll see it just removes that. Can be useful. We've got special characters here. This allows you to insert some things that might not be on your keyboard. Greek letters, math characters, all kinds of things like that. Next, we've got the increase and decrease the indenting. So if we want to indent something, just put the line on that line, put the cursor on that line and click the increase indent. And if we want to decrease it, that's all it is to it. And then the last couple of buttons here, if we want to undo something that we've done, let's say that we accidentally delete something like this, and we want to undo it, we can just hit the undo button. And then if we change our minds, we can redo it. So that is it. The last thing on here, oh, keyboard shortcuts. This is if you want to use like Control-C to copy, Control-V to paste, and it shows you all of the other keyboard shortcuts if you care to use those. All right, so that is the overview of the Page Editor Toolbar. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.